is the purse we are going to be making in this video. This purse can be used as souvenir and it can be used as add-ons to your handbags in order to complement the product you make. To make the purse, we're going to be using just one single panel, just as you can see in the video, and the lining is also going to be in the same measurement. So first I'm going to cut the base part of the purse. So you fold it into two, just the way you can see me do in this video, and you're going to take your tape rule and you measure. So from the side I'll be using 1.25 inches. That's 1 inch for the base and 0.25 for the stitching allowance. Then from the base, that's from the bottom part, you measure 1 inch. So it's supposed to be a square. Okay, so 1 inch from the side, 1 inch from the bottom, but because of sewing allowance we are taking 1.25 inches from the side. So you're going to cut that out, and then you do the same thing for the second side as well. So once you've done that, the next thing I want to do is to slant the back, because I do not want the top part to be too wide. So I'll measure 0.5 inch at the top and slant it downwards. So slant it to fade into the bottom part. Okay, so once you're done with that, next thing that we're going to do is to put the zip. So the wrong side of the zip is going to face the right side of the leather that you're using. That is, the right side of the zip is going to be facing up. It's going to be facing the presser foot of your sewing machine. So you cut off the excess zip and you fix the zip on the second side of the leather. So once you're done sewing the zip to the leather, you open it up and then you place your lining on it. So the lining is going to be on the other side of the zip. Okay, that means the zip is going to be in between the lining and the leather material that you're using for the exterior part of the purse. So you do the same thing for the bottom side, so you can see what it looks like. Do the same thing for the bottom side. That's the other parts where there is the zip. So turn it inside out and you are going to top stitch on the leather. So you're top stitching on the leather so that it holds firm to the zip and then it flattens as well. You can see what it looks like. And so you do the same thing for the second side. So once you're done doing that, you're going to cut out the part on the lining so that the lining follows exactly the same shape as the leather material you're using. Insert your zipper pull. So this first one, you're going to use it, this first zipper pull pass through, you're going to use it to close up the zip. So you bring the zipper on the other end, then you insert it again. So that way you've closed the zipper at the both ends and the zipper is going to just stay in the middle. So you're going to be doing this because it helps your stitching when you are stitching. Just helps the zip to align, to stay in a certain way that it should be. Okay, so remember the slant we made the other time? That is what you're going to be stitching on. Then you follow that same line on the lining as well. So you're also going to make that slant to be effective on the lining. You do the same thing, but for the second lining, you're going to leave an allowance in the middle that allows you to be able to turn the bag. That means you're not going to be sewing just one long stitch. You're going to break your stitch somewhere in the middle and leave some space. Then you continue and sew on your leather. So this space that you left helps you to be able to turn your bag inside out so that you're not locked outside. Once you're done doing that, you're going to take the box part of the bottom part of the bag and then you're going to open it up like this and you're going to stitch. So this is what it's going to look like by the time you're done stitching. Then you do the same thing for the second side as well. So carefully place it just the way you can see me do here and then you stitch. So the next thing is to do the same for the lining. So you're going to cover the base part of the lining as well, just the same way you did for the leather. So once you're done with that, the next thing is you're going to turn it inside out. So through that hole you left on the lining, you're going to open up the zip and then you're going to turn it out. So you open up the zip and you turn it inside out. Once you have done that, you're going to close up the part of the lining through which you turned the purse. So you place it underneath your machine and then you stitch that point to closure. Then you push the lining back inside and there you have your purse. If you don't like it wide at the top the way it is, just increase the slant that we made earlier when we made a slant on the top of the bag. So you can fold the bottom part of the bag of the purse when you're trying to deliver it, or pack it into your nylon, and it's going to look like this. So on the zip for the purse, you can put your key holder ring so that it can be used to hold the purse, or you can do whatever design you deem fit to your purse. So this one is the one without the lining, while the pink one is the one with the lining. They both follow the same process, except that one just does not have. If you find this tutorial helpful, don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel and also give this video a like. See you in the next tutorial. Thank you.